pumping is painful or uncomfortable for you, or you can never find the correct flange size, this video is for you. Pumping was very, very painful for me, and I actually had blisters on the end of my nips until I found the Pumpin Pals, and these things have literally saved my pumping journey for sure. So I have elastic nipples, which means the tissue of my breast is very, very stretchy, and so a lot of my nipple gets pulled into the flange while pumping. This causes a lot of discomfort, and the picture of the correct flange size that you can find on the internet never, ever, ever looks like what your nipple actually looks like in the flange if you have elastic nipples. And because of this, it's really hard to find the correct flange size because you don't know what looks right because the picture doesn't match what you're looking at. So the beauty of Pumpin Pal flanges is that they're silicone and they're a little bit sticky. So instead of your entire areola and nipple getting pulled into the flange like it might with a normal flange, it holds back the areola with this silicone shield and only pulls the nipple into the tunnel. This obviously can help pain while pumping, but it also can result in a higher output. You can get higher output for two separate reasons. One of which being if you're not in pain, a lot more oxytocin is released, which means you're going to create more milk. If you're in pain while pumping, the flow of oxytocin is going to be disrupted by your brain. The other reason the Pumpin Pals can help with higher output is less of your areola is getting pulled into the flange, and so your milk ducts aren't being compressed and milk is allowed to flow freely. As well as helping with the discomfort, obviously then your nipples aren't going to get damaged and result in pumping being very difficult in the long run. If your nipples also get damaged, you can also get an infection like I did when I had the blisters. I got an infection and then pumping was super painful, and so I didn't really pump for a couple weeks and my output went way, way, way down just because I wasn't pumping because it hurt. The other awesome thing that Pumpin Pals does is they have two different size kits. They have a small and a large, and it comes with 3 flanges in each size kit, so you can try each one and see which one works best for you. An amazing thing Pumpin Pals does, if you order the wrong size kit, if you order the small and you need the large, they will actually work with you and ship you the size that you need if you order the wrong one. General rule of thumb for ordering sizes, if you use the standard flange that comes with your pump, it's usually about a 24. If that feels right or a little bit too big, try the small set. If that feels too small, try the large set. When you get your kit, try the smallest flange in the set first and then move up if that feels too small. You want to use the smallest one possible to not allow a lot of room for swelling inside the tunnel, so if your nipple fits perfectly inside the tunnel, that one should be good for you. Pumpin Pals also have adapters for pretty much every single pump out there, so you should be able to find one that works for your pump. The one objection I've heard a lot of is that they're expensive. They are a little bit pricey, but it will literally save your pumping journey if you have elastic nipples or you're having a hard and painful time pumping. So I highly recommend trying them out. And you have the safety of if you order the wrong size, they will send you the other one. Even if you don't have elastic nipples, they can really help with that pain while pumping. You can find the Pumpin Pals at the link in my bio. Happy pumping!